Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Do you think work from home is the new normal? Organizations are thrown into a new paradigm where remote work, or oftentimes called work from home, is the standard in office culture to maintain operational and business continuity. With entire workforces connecting remotely through different devices, the organizations had to face many networking and security challenges. Now more than ever, a new network model is needed to deliver remote working that is scalable, flexible, agile, and secure. The dramatic increase in the number of remote workers and the lack of an adaptable and an agile network infrastructure to scale up and support day-to-day needs has created the demand for network resilience and reliability. With users remotely trying to access cloud-hosted applications, on-premises applications, VoIP, virtual desktop applications together with SaaS applications such as Salesforce and Office 365, security and performance demands skyrocket. It is absolutely true that the transition to working from home was quite a shock. Indeed, at first, they were not sure they could be productive and questioned whether working from home would work for them. The massive network traffic volume requires modern solutions that can be work from home seamless and secure. Traditional network architecture implements manual device-by-device configurations and extremely slow remote site deployments that cannot meet modern requirements. Hence, there is a need for a resilient and reliable work-from-home solution and is the industry's first to deliver SASE services and private connectivity for employees who are remote or working from home, so that the employees are able to securely connect to applications in both private and public clouds. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Indian banks are better placed to withstand shocks, says RBI chief. Indian banks have strong enough capital and liquidity buffers to withstand future shocks as the impact of the pandemic on their balance sheets has not been as severe as projected earlier, Reserve Bank of India Governor Shaktikant Das said. He further said that the capital and liquidity buffers are reasonably resilient to withstand future shocks as the stress tests presented in the report demonstrate. He also said that there are new risks which have emerged on the horizon, including potential future waves of the coronavirus pandemic, international commodity prices and inflationary pressures, and rising instances of data breaches and cyber attacks. MeitY approves 14 applicants under PLI scheme for IT hardware. The PLI scheme for IT hardware extends an incentive of 2 to 4% on net incremental sales over base year of FY20. The target segments under this PLI scheme includes laptops, tablets, all-in-ones, personal computers and servers. The applicants include 4 companies selected globally, which include Dell, ICT that is Wistron, Flextronics and Rising Stars High-Tech that is Foxconn. The scheme will generate additional direct employment opportunities of more than 36,000 in the next 4 years. US is far ahead than China in the cyber power. Based on China's massive and highly successful espionage operations, it is often wrongly portrayed as the world's leading cyber power, says a new study which claims that the United States continues to be ahead with its much stronger track record. Nikkei Asia reported the new assessment brought out by the International Institute for Strategic Studies. Singapore-based Greg Austin, a senior fellow at the institute, opines in the Daily that critical weaknesses put Beijing well behind the US. HPE acquires Zerto for $374 million to boost GreenLake cloud services. Hewlett-Packard Enterprise is continuing to take HPE GreenLake to the next level with the deal by acquiring cloud data management and storage protection specialist Zerto for $374 million in cash. HPE's acquisition of Zerto is expected to add more than $130 million in run rate revenue at software gross margins for the infrastructure and PC giant as HPE continues its storage shift to cloud-native software-defined data services business. Google admits to recording audio secretly using smartphones and audio speakers. In a shocking news, Google has admitted that some of its employees listen to some OK Google queries. The company's representatives also told the Parliamentary Standing Committee that Google Assistant at times records audio on a smartphone or a smart speaker even when it is not triggered. As per the report, a surprising revelation, however, was the Google team admitting about the AI assistant recording audio on the user's smartphone or audio speaker even when it was not triggered. The officials confessed this in response to a specific question made by BJP MP Nishikant Dubey. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.